Alright. You ready?
Hell yeah.
Alright. What is your name?
222 Bree.
So curious about that name though. Like why 222?
I love when people ask me that question. So 222 is an angel number, but for me it's my angel number because I have two big brothers that passed away early. I have a grandma that actually passed away on 222. And that's my way of like bringing my angels with me like everywhere I go.
Okay.
And it's always 222 before the Bree.
So what is it that you do?
I make music, you feel me? I do content, a lot of other stuff that I'm not really gonna talk about because I'm really just here to be an artist.
Okay. Now, when you got here, I did overhear you on the phone talking about paid shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you feel about that? Like, people not paying the artists, getting them to pay to perform and stuff like that.
I love that question too, bro. I personally think that's like a two-sided answer. I feel like if you are an artist that's just starting out, you don't really have a crowd, you feel me? Like, you don't really have much leverage. I don't think that is nothing wrong with doing a free show. However, I never think it's okay to do like a paid show. Unless like you're opening for like a bigger artist. Like, for example, I opened for Tony Romiti a few weeks ago, and I paid to do it. But for me, that was a very good investment because like I gained fans from there. You feel me? Like people that's actually downloading my music, buying merch. And I feel like if it's not a situation like that, that's really going to give you something back. There's no reason why you're paying for it. And then on the flip side, I feel like if you are a more polished artist, you have developed a fan base, you got people that's going to come out, support you, spend money. Like, I was doing events. I'm not really going to throw no names out there. I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus. But I was doing events a while back, and I was making the venue that I was doing events at, you feel me, thousands of dollars a night. But, like, me and dude just kept having issues because he didn't feel like he should pay me my fee for the night. It's like, bro, if you making bands off me, like, toss me my couple little hundred. Like, what you pity pinching for?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So, that was a pretty big show. You been in the other big shows?
Hell yeah, bro. I opened up for Saucy Santana. Got to meet Saucy Santana last year. I've opened up for Bone Thugs. I just did Forever Fest at Scully's on the 7th. Just headlined Pride Festival last weekend.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, was that you? I feel like you had performed and you had auto-tune on the mic. Was that you?
It was a long time ago.
I feel like that was the first time I ever saw that before.
Yeah, and I haven't done it in some years, but like that's my next steps. I'm actually about to start bringing that back, about to start live automating my sets. So yeah.
Yeah, that was fire for real. So, where are you from?
I am from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay. You been here all your life?
Mm-hmm.
You ever did any shows out of town?
Yeah, I performed in Philly before. I did a reality show last year in Pittsburgh. I've been back and forth between Cleveland and Ohio like a lot in the past 2 weeks. Did Cleveland Pride. Yeah.
Is it a difference between the shows here and out of town?
Hell yeah. But I feel like artists from out of town probably feel the same exact way. I feel like when people would say other places will support you more than your like own city, and I have love in my city, but like I very much think that statement is true, and I think it's only because you're not from there. Like when I go to other places, like the love I get is different, but it's because I'm not from there. Because I got friends that live in the places that I be at, and they feel that way about Columbus. It's like,
yeah. So, when it comes to performing and making music in the studio, which one is like your favorite?
I don't have one. Like, I love all parts of being an artist. Like, I love content creation. I love being able to, like, see people's faces when they hear my music for the first time. They see my performances for the first time. Like, I don't have a favorite.
Yeah. Do you, so all the stuff that you do you have any advice for other people that's trying to do exactly what you're doing?
Hell yeah, bro. One, if you don't have a day job, get a day job. If you are just starting out, you need money to invest in yourself. None of this come cheap. None of this come free. You feel me? You're not about to put yourself out there without investing in yourself. And it's like, if you are going to invest in yourself, make sure you're taking the right steps. Make sure you got your publishing together. Make sure the beats that you're using, you feel me? Like, you got paperwork on that. Like, you legally can drop that, because when the shit hits the fan and it gets serious, you're going to be asked out if you don't have your cards aligned.
Yeah. If people want to follow what you're doing, where do you want them to follow you at?
Anywhere. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. I got like 2 websites. If you just Google 222 Breed, you can find me. And whatever is your preferred platform, you can follow me on there.
That's like the best answer. Just Google me.
Real talk.
So who is like your top 3 favorite artists of all time?
Ooh, of all time?
Yeah.
I'm very eclectic with my music taste, and I don't know, like, I listen to everything. I would have to say, damn, this is a hard question. I would have to say Travis Scott is probably gonna be like number 1. Kanye, no. Kanye is probably number 1. Travis Scott is probably number 2. And then Ashanti.
Ashanti?
Yeah.
That's an interesting answer.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't never heard nobody say that before. All right.
I'm a 2000s baby. Like,
yeah.
I love 90s, early 2000s. Like, when I was little, bro, before I even knew I was gay, like, she was my wife. And I didn't even, like, comprehend what that meant, but she was. Like...
Yeah, and earlier you was talking about car accident. Mm-hmm. So can you give us the backstory on that?
Hell yeah, man, because I'm still dealing with going through the motions of that. But 2 Fridays ago, I just got back in town. I did the Forever Fest at Scully's. Great performance, like, great show. And on my way home, like, literally probably like 5 minutes from my house, like, some dude, I don't know if he was like drunk, I don't know what bro was going through, but he merged over on my side of the lane and hit me head on. Totaled his car, totaled my car, got rushed to the ambulance. Like, I'm really supposed to be in a sling, but like, I'm hard-headed, so like...
Damn.
Yeah.
So, the question came up about your tattoos. Let's see your tattoos and give us a little story on that, if there is one.
Be real, I'm here for this. I'm super here for this. So, this one, I hate this tattoo. Like, this is my first ever tattoo. I was probably like 16. My cousin bought some tattoo equipment, and my little badass was just thirsty to get tatted. So this is my birthday, like 3/20/97. And it used to be filled in red, but that was that. Then, same cousin, I had him do this tattoo. And this has no meaning, bro. Like, I literally just Googled, like, music tattoos, and then I saw it, and I was like, yep, go ahead and run with that one. Then my next tattoo, you can't see them, but I got tattoos on both my knees. It says no pressure, no diamonds. And it says it in 2 different ways, like K-N-O, like no pressure. And then it's also N-O, so no pressure, no diamonds type shit. Because I feel like you really got to go through shit to, like, understand life, to, like, get where you about to go. So I got that on my knees. This, I really wanted to get an angel, but my tattoo was being real with me and told me he really couldn't do that. So, like, literally the day before my appointment, I just Googled this, and, like, I don't even know, like. And then this one, I started my spiritual journey, like, 2 years ago. And I wholeheartedly believe that we all are gods. Like, I do believe in God, but I feel like we all are gods in our own form. So this is Megan Fox from Jennifer's Body. It is just a reminder to remind myself who I am. This, I have a friend who paints, and she painted this, like, dope-ass thing. I still got it on my wall. And she made this character. Like, it's a 2, it says 222. And I got this tatted because I just thought that was dope. Like, I never had nobody do that for real. This says Flower Child because my grandma's name is Rose. So, feel me? Got that to remind myself. This is my zodiac. This was just random. Like, I just thought it would be cool to have a heart on my middle finger. And then this. Oh shit! I got neck tattoos too. This there's no reason for this, to be real with you. Like, I decided 20 minutes before I got this to get this just on the front of my neck, and it turned out to be one of my favorite tattoos. Like, I like the placement. I have 222 on one of my sides of my neck, and you feel me? That's self-explanatory. And then I got another 97 on this side of my neck, and my dad's birth.
Yeah. So, kind of back to that conversation from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about managers?
So, I actually, as of this year, super crazy. I've had managers before in the past, and I love them. No shade to them, because if they watch this, I love you. But I've had managers in the past, and I'm a very hyper independent person. Like, as an artist, I'm not the artist that's waiting for people to put me on. I'm not the artist that's waiting for somebody else to like advocate for me. Like, I advocate for myself every day. So before, it's always been a really weird space for me because I never trust nobody else to go harder for me than I go for myself, and that was always my issue in the past. However, as of recently, I just signed an official contract with management. I have 2 managers right now, and they're honestly a blessing. Like, they're teaching me, like how I say, get all your stuff in order, your publishing, your IPIs. Like, bro, I just found out what an IPI is like a few months ago. But they're teaching me all of that. They're putting me in positions in rooms with really big names that are really helping me grow. Like, I got an opportunity I'm not gonna speak too much on till it happens, but they about to put me in a room with some real dope ass people next month. So like, I think management is good if you have the right managers, but that's also on you to do your due diligence and make sure that you are also scouting the people that are scouting you.
Yeah. Would you do you mind saying who your managers are?
Hell yeah, Justin and Tom. They go by 1+1 Management.
Okay, that's actually one name I haven't heard.
They're very new. They actually just started. Also under our management, I'm also signed with. Well, not signed with because it's not a label, but Crash Menotti, Bang Hayes, Deja Glow. I don't know if Rico Music is a part of it, but he be around all the time, so I'm gonna just say him too.
Yeah, Deja, I ain't seen her in a while.
That's my dog. I actually got a song with her. I got a project about to come out next month. I got a song with her for that. She's one of my only few features for the project.
Yeah, so how do you feel about features, like doing features, getting features? Like, how you feel about that? Like,
I feel the same way I feel about like management, because it's like, as an artist, like my album ain't even out, or EP ain't even out. Like, I'm already hundreds of dollars in. Like, just on the photo shoot for the cover, like that cost me like $200-300. You feel me? Like, so I feel like if you are not going to invest in your music the same way that I'm investing in my music, if this isn't a mutually beneficial collaboration, I'm super opposed to features and working with other artists, just because in my experience, a lot of people want to work with you because they see how you move, but they don't actually intend on following the right steps and putting in that legwork with you. So if it's that type of scenario, I don't respond to it.
yeah. Is there any certain producers you like messing with?
Hell yeah, ISO Dope Beats. I've been in Columbus for a minute, and ISO is somebody that I just recently kind of like ran into in the past year, and outside of him being a very knowledgeable and like talented producer, he's just like a really good person. Like, he's very supportive. Like, I see him at like almost all my events. I don't even know how he does that, cause like, bro, he's in the studio all the time. But ISO Dope Beats, he's hard as hell. I fuck with, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually met him, but he seemed like he cool from what I see.
Yeah, man, and it's no strings attached, bro. Like, that's just him type shit. Like,
Yeah. So most of your songs is produced by him?
We got Girls, which we did together. We got the song with Glow, he produced that. He co-produced that with another producer. And then I got a song, Like You Hate Me. So yeah, 3 out of 6. He produced half of my EP. It's only 6 songs. He produced 3 out of 6 songs. One of the songs is produced by Ledge Kill. He also produced I Spy with Kyle and Yachty. And then, what's the other beat? Oh, and the last, 2 beats I co-produced with my friend.
Yeah. So speaking of girls,
Yeah.
do you got a girlfriend?
Why you being about this? It's like, nah, but y'all do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How long y'all been together?
That's a hard question because it's been off and on, but I've known her since 2015. We've been rocking off and on since 2015. So yeah.
Yeah. So girlfriend, if you see this, she acknowledged you.
It's funny as hell, bro.
But yeah, I've been seeing you out there doing the I seen you do the gas or ass.
Yeah.
Like so how did that come about?
So when I got with my management, so prior to me getting signed to management, I was just kind of I was doing a lot of shows. Like I had 4 songs out, and I have hundreds of songs, you feel me? But I had 4 songs out that people could listen to. I was doing a whole lot of shows, and I just wasn't in a position where I really knew how to put my music out. Like, hold on, wait, tell me the question, because I'm getting somewhere with this, but I just got sidetracked. What's the question again?
The gas or ass thing.
Gas or ass,
yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I didn't know how to really go about, like, you feel me? I knew different little pieces and shit like that, but I finally, I pressed my managers, because I was so thirsty to drop a project. And my manager, Tone, he had a meeting with me, and in the early stages of me creating my album, he gave me like a checklist of like what I needed to do as far as like submitting my songs, cover arts, and he also gave me a checklist of content. And it wasn't necessarily like do ass or gas, but like these are the things that you need to have in order to like do this rollout. So as I was doing the songs, you feel me, like I be on TikTok, and I done seen people, I think they got like Shitty or Liddy and like, I don't know, they got different like versions of it on TikTok. Like I wasn't the first person to come up with that. But I saw that and I'm like, damn, that's actually pretty dope. And I knew I had like an upcoming Pride performance. So I'm like, this would be a great time for me to just walk around, shoot content. So I'm like, I think that would be something cool to do. I think that's something cool that people would see. And surprisingly, most people, like everybody told me that this song was gas. I was kind of hoping somebody was gonna talk shit because, you know, people like controversy and shit like that. But yeah, that's how that came about.
Yeah, sometimes constructive criticism, you know, you're like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
That's the one, or even just I really like for real, I really wanted somebody to like go in on my song. Like I really like, I know that sounds crazy. I wanted somebody to just come for my shit hard because I feel like that's the type shit people want to see. Like I'm not really a problematic drama type person, but I feel like, you feel me, we live in a reality world, you feel me, consuming world, and I feel like, I don't know, people like to see that type of stuff. Like they like to be messy.
When they heard it, did they know it was you?
Yeah, because
okay.
like each time I introduced it, and I pretty much like let them know, like, you feel me, what I was expecting of them. I had free merch to give out for everybody that participated, but yeah, just more so give me your raw opinion. Let me know if it's ass or gas. And the first video, I got like 2 other episodes that I ain't posted, but the first video was my favorite because if you're a part of the gay community, you know gay boys are honest. And they're brutally honest. Like, they're not about to sugarcoat it. If it's ass, they gonna tell you, and they might laugh about it. Like, it might be an extended response, ass response. You feel me?
I saw the video they was going.
Listen, cause at first it's a longer clip. Like y'all got to see the best parts just to, you feel me, break it down. But at first they was just like, all right, now we gonna give you a raw opinion, but if you don't like it, don't get mad. And it was just crazy because by the end of it, they love this song. Like they fuck with it hard.
Yeah. So, where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, I see myself full-time being an artist. Like right now, I work full-time. I'm not gonna say where I work because people weird, but I work full-time in customer service, and I'm grateful for my job. But I'm at the stages now where I actually profit off of my art. I profit off of merch. I profit off of doing live shows. I don't profit enough to leave my job, but I foresee that happening in the next couple of years. And that's honestly all I want out of music. Like I don't really care to be like Drake or like, you feel me? I don't care to be on that type of platform. I just want to do what I love, have a community of people that support me, and like be able to support my family with it.
Yeah, speaking of Drake and all the conspiracies and all that stuff. Would you? Nah, I'm not gonna ask you. Nah, I'm gonna ask you. Would you do what you had to do to make it? Like,
I feel like, to an extent, you always gotta do what you gotta do to make it. And that's not even like music wise. Like, if you got a job, you gotta do what you gotta do to be on time and show up. Shit, you might be having a bad day and gotta talk to people, but you gotta do what you gotta do and still be nice. And you feel me? Or you getting fired and you're gonna have to find another job. So I feel like, to an extent, everybody has to do that. But I feel like I would never put myself in a position where I compromise my own moral integrity. Like, I am who I am, and I'm never going to pretend to be anything other than that. Like, we might be able to dress it up a little differently or, like, word stuff a little differently, but I'm never going to, you feel me, go against who I am just to get somewhere, because life has already showed me, like, all I have to do is be me. Type shit. Like,
yeah. So, is there anything else that you want to tell people? Anybody you want to shout out?
I could shout out for days, but be real, I just want to shout out the people that uplift me. I want to shout out my supporters. I want to shout out my village, like, outside of even just the music, like my family, my support system, because it's like without those people, without my videographer, my security team, I could not do the things that I do without those people. Even my supporters, like, bro, I had somebody at Pride. Like, I sold out of merch at Pride. Like, I dropped some exclusive merch to my, like, core supporters the other day. Shorty bought the two of the same shirts, like, within a week time frame. Like, I can't do what I do without people like that, you feel me? So, if anything, I shout out them.
So, is it true that artists make more money off of merch than the actual music?
Yeah, bro, stream. You get paid, like, 0.0003 cents per stream, bro. And it's like, I done had songs, you feel me, you get 40,000, 11,000, and most people won't tell y'all the numbers. I don't care, for real. Like, I probably made like 160 off of streams, bro. Like, and that's with like 60, 70,000 streams. You feel me? Like, if that. Shit, I performed at Pride and I only had like 8 shirts, bro. Like, I left Pride with like upwards 250 just, you feel me, merch sales. And I was just with a little bit I brought. So yeah. You get your money on the back end doing features. You get your money on the back end doing merch. You feel me? Performances, paid performances. So, yeah.
So, I asked this question on the last interview I did, but I really like this question. Do you believe that there's a time limit on your career?
I feel like if this question was asked 10 years ago, yeah, because everyday people didn't have the resources, ability, or platforms to ever be seen on a wider scale than like how it was back in the day. Like, you had to have a label, you had to, like, a lot of shit was gatekept. Now, since like we got social media, we got TikTok, bro, it's like grandmas on TikTok, like, you feel me, like, with a crazy fan base. Like, nah.
Blowing up.
Real talk, like, making money. Like, bro, I see people, like, old ladies on TikTok with no TV eating seafood boils, and they making bank. You feel me? Like, nah.
Speaking of food, matter of fact, this is going to be the last question. But speaking of food, what is your favorite place to eat or your favorite thing to eat?
I love this question. Tacos. Like, I love tacos. And if we being specific on where to get tacos from, it is this taco truck that I have been, like, going to, like, consistently since 2026. Found them out by my old apartment. But now they are on the corner of Livingston. I can't think of it. I can't think of the other street. But they're right in front of this little grocery store. It's like a taco truck on Livingston. And they have the best tacos in Columbus. Like,
damn, what they call?
Bro, I'm gonna have to Google it because I really don't even, like, it's one of them places where I just know where it's at. I know the people, you feel me, that work there, and I don't know. It's like some Mexican shit that I can't pronounce.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it's the same one that be right here because they got multiple.
They used to be on Livingston in front of the tire shop. I cannot think of the name of that little. Do you know where the little? It's like a marathon or something like that on Livingston, like type shit. And it's like a light right there on that corner. Like they are right there in that parking lot, bro. Best tacos.
Yeah, I like tacos. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to take a trip over there.
Okay. Who else got good tacos?
Right.
Bud Dairy has the best fish tacos I've ever had in my life. Taco Rotos, oh my god.
Fish tacos, okay. Yeah. You know, I heard they had some at the East Market. I ain't been there yet.
I ain't been to the East Market either.
Yeah, I need to go.
I'm picky. I was just talking to my girlfriend yesterday because we just went to go get tacos yesterday. And I'm like, bro, I really got to do better because, like, I don't be wanting to try no other places outside the places that I know for sure go ahead because I don't think nobody makes better tacos. Like,
yeah, be mad.
Okay.
But shit, man, it was good talking to you. Yeah. 222 break.
Thank you for having me. And so if you enjoyed this interview, make sure you follow me on socials, you feel me? Shoot me a DM, however that play out, and stay tuned for this upcoming EP.
What's that called?
Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard it first. I haven't even announced it. This is my first time really even talking about the name and all that. But yeah, it's called Girls.
All right. 222 break.